And I don't look at myself as a savior.
Durant looking for the dagger.
But I know what I can do.
You know who I am. Y'all know who I am. Yeah, I'm Kevin Durant.
Yes! Kevin Durant!
I just want to keep going up. You should have hated a little more, because really it ain't good enough.
Significant 180 in the ongoing Kevin Durant story this summer. Nets put out a statement saying that Nets leadership, including owner Joe Tsai, GM Sean Marks, and head coach Steve Nash, had met with Kevin Durant and his folks in LA, and they agreed to, quote, move forward with their partnership in Brooklyn. Durant had asked for a trade on June 30th and again in London over the summer. We welcome in Kendrick Perkins. And Kendrick, anytime you can quote Nino Brown from New Jack City, you really have to. He always said it's never personal, always business, right? Well, this feels personal. This feels personal, and I'm trying to figure out how you put the last month and a half behind you and say, nah, let's just get together and play ball and it all works. What do you think of that? Does it?
Well, Scott, you can't. And it don't matter the talent that they have on this team for us, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Ben Simmons. But when I think about this whole situation and everything that's been going on in this organization, 3 words come to mind: trust, leadership, and respect. The trust is not there because you don't know if Kyrie Irving is going to show up to work every day. You don't know if Kevin Durant is fully committed. He just requested a trade. And then Ben Simmons, he just forced his way out of Philly. Okay, now look at the respect factor. Kyrie Irving was holding practice outside of Steve Nash's practices. That is disrespectful to the coach. Kevin Durant actually called for Steve Nash's job. To have the man fired, that is disrespectful. Now we look at leadership, Scott. Who is going to lead this team? Steve Nash, is hard to lead this team because you can't hold guys accountable. You never know when KD and Kyrie are going to turn on you again. So I look at this whole situation entirely, and I say, yes, they do have the talent, but they're talking about actually trying to win a championship there. They're not going to win a championship there without trust, leadership, and respect, and they don't have that.
I can't argue with anything that you say because I happen to agree with it. That said, Kendrick, you show up this fall and whatever happened, happened. Now here we are. You've been in locker rooms. Maybe I might not like you, you might not like me, but we've got a job to do. And if you buckle down and say we're going to do this job together, understanding all that you just said, if you've got to figure out a path, can they?
You know what? The one thing I will say about Kevin Durant is that him and Russell Westbrook, while we were in Oklahoma City, they didn't see eye to eye. Their families didn't see eye to eye. Hell, they didn't even like one another. But they figured out a way. Now, did they win it all? No, but they got to the championship. This is a different relationship when it comes to Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. These guys are brothers. These guys have a special type of friendship. If they could find a way to come together and get on one accord and actually kind of show somewhat of leadership in the locker room, then yes, the Brooklyn Nets can be successful. If Kevin Durant could try to make amends or do what he needs to do and sacrifice and hold himself accountable, then they probably have a chance to do something special there. But I'm not betting on it.
I understand. Last quick thought. As a guy that's been many different things in many different locker rooms, Perk, you're a rank and file dude. You're on this team. You're looking at these guys, and you're looking for that leadership. You're looking for that accountability. I mean, when you walk in at the beginning, where are you with these guys? Like, how much trust can you place upon their shoulders?
Well, I mean, it's hard, but if I'm Steve Nash and I'm Sean Marks, the best thing for them to do is to have training camp out of the country or somewhere that those guys in the team is only forced to be with one another. That's what happened with us in 2008 when I won it with the Boston Celtics. We had training camp overseas in Rome. That's what the Brooklyn Nets need, and build from there.
What was Doc's word for that? There was a word. Doc.
It was in Ubuntu, Scott.
That's it. I remember it. I remember it.
And Scott, let me tell you, Ubuntu stands for I can't be the best version of myself unless my brother is the best version of himself. So that's what it is, togetherness.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.